Hello everyone, today we're here with some smaller Rec Room YouTubers and I'm going to interview them and learn more about them and the channels that they run. So, do you guys care to introduce yourselves in case the people watching haven't heard of you yet?
I'm Butter Schnarf. I'm best known on YouTube for making funny Rec Room parody songs about Rec Room's problems, and I'm also the original creator of #SaveRecRoom.
Hello, I'm Foglu, and I make mostly from commentaries. That's really all I do.
Hello, my name is Brody. Brody Gameplays on YouTube. I make mostly just whatever I feel like making. I've made speedrun content. I've made funny video skit ideas. I've made parodies.
And you're also a builder. You're one of the top builders in Rec Room, I believe. So
Yeah.
That's awesome. And Foglu, I believe, feel like when I watch your videos, sometimes it's like about smaller Rec Room YouTuber drama. Alrighty, so the first question, we're starting off kind of easy with the first few. What first got you into making Rec Room content?
Well, the first piece of content I made was a live stream of me playing the game for the first time on the PS4, November 2017.
Wow, okay.
After that, I saw the first big Rec Room YouTuber at the time, Harry Manlegs, and I guess he might be one of my inspirations for Rec Room content.
Cool, that's awesome.
I remember, I'm pretty sure it was like, I saw Jumpy's video. It was like the first Rec Room video like I ever saw. And so I was like, oh, this looks really cool. I want to make like content for Rec Room. That looks fun. So I made like 9-second video. It was called Rec Room in a Nutshell. It had like a Filmora watermark on it. It was so bad. I guess Jumpy got me excited about content creation. That's really cool.
That is.
I personally have always been interested in YouTube before I even knew what Rec Room was. I was already doing YouTube. Rec Room started getting popular, and I started playing it and building in it, and then that started the ball rolling to eventually transition over to the content side of things.
It's cool. It's good to be able to double dip with building and also make YouTube. All right, next question is, what is your best tip to help someone maybe watching the video who's just starting out today making Rec Room content? Like, what would your #1 tip be?
Don't be ashamed of your work and be proud of everything you do.
Honestly, whatever it is, just start. You know, you have to start somewhere. Even if it's like, the worst video ever, you just gotta kind of post it.
I agree with that. Whatever it is you just have to make videos. You have to make videos and you have to make them consistently. You're never gonna gain the experience to be good at making videos if you don't start doing them. If you truly do enjoy it, then the success will come. You don't want to do it for success. You want to do it for the enjoyment of it. That's where you want it to be fueled by.
I mean, yeah, if you're
But,
just chasing subscribers and like getting monetized and stuff, it can be a long road. So I think it's important to not just have that, because you'll get impatient and quit. Or at least, if you're chasing success, admit that be real with yourself. It's a long journey. So alrighty, I have a fun question that's not really like content creator related, but I think you guys probably have an opinion on it. Do you think Rec Room is dying?
Oh boy.
I used to, but I feel like they're kind of trying now with all the #SaveRecRoom stuff. I feel like they kind of turned a new leaf.
Yeah.
Lots of people think the game is getting stale. The Rec Room is still growing, but it doesn't feel as lively as it was back a few years ago. But that's just like old nostalgia and stuff.
Personally, I don't think at all that the game is dying. I think the reason that people always think that is because the experiences that they had when they first joined the game aren't possible for them to have again, because it was the first time they ever experienced them. Once you play Jumbotron for the 100th time, it's not new anymore. It's not fun. It's changed a lot. That people don't consider that it will change again. It's always changing. And with that, so is the player base.
Alrighty, next question. Do you try to answer all your comments on YouTube?
No, but I favorite them all.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I mean, I try to, unless it gets to the point where there's like hundreds of comments, then I only, pick up the ones that I think help or like good.
Currently, I'm not that massive. I don't get that many comments. I read every single one of my comments, and if I don't like your comment, then that means that I didn't like your comment. I read it. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I always ignore those ones
I'm
too.
picking favorites. Any kind of positive feedback, anything like that. I like all my comments.
That's awesome. Okay, next question. Are there any YouTube creators who inspire you or have influenced your style? Be RecTubers or bigger YouTubers?
The first person I ever subscribed to, a Minecraft griefing channel, Unstoppable Luck.
Person that inspired me, lots of people might know, but obviously it's Voice Critical or like Penguin Zero. He was a big inspiration for me. Watched him a lot.
Definitely tell.
Personally, my style is all over the place, so it's kind of a mesh of every single YouTuber I've ever watched in my life. I kind of want to try with newer content, shifting to something that's similar to the content that Drumsy makes.
All right, next question. What is your favorite video that you ever made?
It's kind of underrated. No one really knows about it, but it's called Rec Room the Anime Opening 2. I put like a lot of time into editing in it, and it took me like a month to make.
I'm gonna go watch that after.
So far, I don't have like a video that did well that I didn't put proportional effort into, other than like maybe some short form videos. So most of my popular videos, in my opinion, are my best videos. The recent video that I posted a couple months ago, I put so much effort into that. The one where I stole people's outfits and gaslit them. I think it's a tie between committing identity fraud. That one and the Welcome to Rec Room parody. Those two are my best, I think.
Mine, it's kind of it's like ranking RecTubers. It was with my friend. That was really fun.
That's good.
I don't know if this is a question that you have, but like I do have like my most like hated video that I did, like the one like I just didn't like that got popular. I don't know if that's a question though.
That's not a question. question, but answer it.
Okay, so the video I hate is a strong word, but I don't like it the most. Is my most popular one. It's called I Think I Broke Rec Room, and it was so bad. I recorded like the video at 3 a.m. It just wasn't good, and it got 50,000 views.
Well, people love broke Rec Room. I feel like people, anytime something broken, they seem to love it.
It's another one of mine where I also got one where I broke Make It to Midnight, and it did really, really well.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Seems like a trend.
Yeah, just put the word broke.
It's a thing. People, yep,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Alrighty, next question. What is one thing that you wish you knew before starting your channel?
Having fun is key.
That's good.
Okay, I wish I knew what type of content I want to make before I started my channel, but that's not always necessary. But I did eventually figure it out. So
Yeah, same. I was aimless when I
Man,
started.
I don't know, because like before I started my channel, I've had other channels as well. Because the only thing that I didn't know going into my channel was what I wanted to make. I knew that I wanted to make videos, and I knew a lot of tricks and things like that, but I didn't really like know what niche was going to be mine. The only thing I didn't know was what kind of content I was going to make.
Next question, and yeah, we will start with Brody then this time. How do you keep yourself motivated to consistently create content, Brody?
Oh boy, you guys should go to my channel and just check my upload schedule.
Yeah.
It's so
It's
inspirational.
amazing.
What I do is I take these 2-month-long breaks, and then I randomly start consistently posting for about a month or two, and then I take another couple breaks.
I just don't work on YouTube during the week like at all. I just like focus on like school and like what I have to do, because I'm very I hate procrastinating. Like I always like do things, like once I get them I just straight through it. I don't
Same.
stop.
So that's interesting. Okay.
My creativity is what fuels my motivation.
Do you have a consistent upload schedule? I haven't checked your channel in a while.
I think I upload like every 2 weeks, but I usually like stream Rec Room.
Oh,
That's more
nice.
consistent.
Yeah, that's cool. As long as you're keeping relevant in some way or another. Okay, next question. I will start with Brody again. What's your process for making videos? Like, do you make your thumbnail first? Do you film first?
First thing I think of is I come up with an idea, right? And then I think, is that idea, can I come up with a title for that video that is clickable? A very enticing click. Because if I can't come up with that, then I don't see the point in making that video.
My process is I just I find things like I go like to RecNet and Discord, and I find things that look interesting to me, like that I would watch, and then I'm like, oh okay. Then I do a voiceover of it. I edit the voiceover, then I add my gameplay, and then make the thumbnail, then post it.
I'm more popular for my songs, so I think of lyrics in my head, I write them down, and then I make the vocals, and then record the video. And then if there's a thumbnail, I don't actually make my thumbnails for like, if it's like well edited. I have my friend, well he's not really my friend, I'll call him my son, Scarlet Hayes. He makes my thumbnails.
That's cool. Okay, next question. How often do you get recognized in Rec Room for being a RecTuber? And is it something that you enjoy or something that you hate?
For being a RecTuber, that only really recently started happening. I have always been recognized as a builder, if anything. As soon as I started getting some sort of traction on YouTube with any kind of video, whenever one of my videos would get a significant number of views within a short period of time, that's when people would recognize me regularly. Once I become irrelevant again, then people won't recognize me as much for YouTube, and it's more building. Personally, I don't hate it. It's just the same interaction over and over. I enjoy being recognized by video fans.
I honestly get recognized more than I would think. I get recognized quite a bit somehow. I like it because they're like, oh yeah, I've seen you on YouTube, I'm subscribed to you. I'm like, okay, thank you. And all did pretty well. I do enjoy it.
I get recognized probably like 2 to 4 times a day, and they're like, oh my gosh, you're that one guy, you're the music guy. You made How to Save Rec Room, you made the Rec Room that I used to know. I think it's cool. Like taking photos with people in rec centers. I don't know, I just enjoy it.
Alrighty, next question. Do you want to switch back to being first, Butter?
Sure.
Okay, this is about negative feedback. Like, how do you handle any negative feedback or criticism, awful comments on your videos?
I ignore it. People usually say I suck at singing, but that's not really the point. I'm not trying to sing, I'm just trying to like be creative and display a message
Yeah.
that Rec Room's sad.
And you're putting yourself out there for singing, attempting to sing, whatever you want to call it, doing the parodies
Yeah.
or whatever. Like, it takes a lot, so I'm sure you do. Like, those probably hit harder when you have to put yourself out there to make a song, and it's like such a creative thing.
Yeah, like ignoring the haters is the best thing to do, because you don't like give them the attention they want. So it's like don't respond to them.
Personally, I'm a fan of constructive criticism. If you give me criticism that I can work with, that I can use to improve, then I'm very welcoming to that. Some of my favorite comments have been people both praising and then also suggesting new things for my videos that would help me improve them. Generally, I'll just delete negative comments or just leave like a snarky reply.
Okay, next question. What is the biggest challenge in creating Rec Room content for your channel overall?
Maybe the green screen tool in the stream mixer. I don't know.
Is it finicky?
Yeah, and sometimes like the bottom of it like has like light leaking out of it. Sometimes it's weird.
Mine is just like trying to find what people want to hear or like listen to. Is like if I don't find it interesting, I'm not gonna make a video on it because I wouldn't watch my own video. Sometimes that's a bit hard.
For me, it's obviously the consistency, but I think what fuels that is the pressure of what I put on my own shoulders. When I make videos, I always try to make things that are like brand new ideas that nobody's seen before, or concepts that are like nobody's done well. that I think is my most challenging
It's
process.
interesting to me that you say that because I'm like kind of the opposite when it comes to making content. I'm like, they can't all be bangers is like my number one expression on my channel. It's like one or two things here and there will pop off. It's by design to just keep me in the like loop of posting, which keeps you relevant, which keeps everything flowing. Like sure that like 80% of the videos aren't getting that much ad revenue, but then the relevance for my partner code, like I feel like for me, I've just been like, okay, it's good enough. Let's get it out there or whatever. Okay, next question. Have you ever experienced burnout? And if so, how do you overcome it?
No, I'm invincible.
I did have burnout. It was a long time ago, like 2020, before anyone even knew about me. How to overcome it? I don't know. Be creative. Do what you like and like what you do.
I'm pretty lucky that I don't really get burnout because my videos are really easy to edit. Like they're really fast edited. So like during like summer of this year, I posted every single day. Like some of them weren't the best videos. I was able to post them. Like I actually like had time left in the day to do whatever I wanted. So
You can count, like if you go to my channel and you look at the gaps between some of the uploads, you can count the number of times I've been burnt out the same way that like researchers go to Antarctica and like, drill into the ice and read history through looking at the layers in the ice. Like you can see how many times I've been burnt out through my channel, dude. A lot of it is burnout, and that's again because of the perfectionist pressure I put on myself.
How do you define success as a YouTuber?
Being happy with what you do.
Yeah.
Having fun with the work that you put into.
just enjoying what you do. It's like what you put out, like the content that you create.
Obviously, you have to make stuff that you enjoy. If you don't look at your own content and think I would watch this in my free time, then you know there's obviously room to improve. If you make content that you enjoy yourself, then I feel like you'll be a lot more content with what you make.
I thought for sure one of you guys was gonna say like 1 million subscribers, but
I'd love a silver play button, but I'm not. It's not my first priority, not my driving factor. Honestly,
like
if
there's
it
so much
was, I'd probably get
pressure.
more uploads out.
yeah. Alrighty, next question. Are you hoping to make YouTube your full-time career eventually?
Yes.
Ooh.
Have fun doing it. Awesome.
I mean, I would, but YouTube's AdSense account thing is so bad, and I've been locked out of that for like a month, so I'm not earning anything right now.
Okay.
But that's fine.
Okay.
I don't really do it for the money, so.
I definitely see myself doing YouTube as like my career in the future. The only thing that scares me about that is the transition away from Rec Room content, because eventually that'll have to happen. I don't think I'm gonna be always doing Rec Room for my entire life. I want to be doing other things, but the problem is finding what to transition to, and then also will people follow me to that?
Alright, next question. What do you think is the best part of the Rec Room community?
The best part of the Rec Room community?
Yeah.
The toxicity, very inspiring.
I have no idea.
I think it's just the community, like the social aspect of the game is just amazing. I met so many different people on here, like lifelong friends. So yeah.
Oh
just-
yeah.
I think it's really cool where Rec Room itself is a vessel for so much creativity. There's so many things that people can do in this game that they can express themselves creatively, and I don't see that with any other game.
There's so much like more freedom. Like you can like do whatever you want in the game, and like you can publish it, people can see it. Just like there's so much to it.
Okay, my final question is kind of a fun one. How did you come up with your signature outfit? Assuming that
I'm trying to think.
Assuming that is your signature outfit.
Yeah, it is. I'm a samurai ninja thing. Well, I'm part Japanese, so I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And there's
that's
blood
cool,
on my
yes.
shirt. That's me killing the foes that hurt me, that
Competition.
think that Rec Room is not dying.
It's so deep.
There's so much lore behind this outfit.
Sorry, I got one more thing.
Okay.
This is my katana that's been passed down from my Japanese ancestors.
Okay, so mine, I kind of partly stole this outfit from Blue Animation. I know you know him, bro.
you
No,
are
it was like
blue. Wait, I
three-
just realized.
Yeah, it was 3 years ago. I
You
saw him
stole
with this
that
like
from
I saw it with like his like jetpack. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so
my
cool. Where can I
God.
buy that? It's
You
like,
stole the OO thing as well in your name.
wait,
You're
wait,
blue.
did I? Wait, no, I didn't copy
blue.
that. A long
It's the
time
same,
ago.
bro.
I
You're
did that a
blue.
long time ago.
Sorry, go
Not
ahead,
blue. I saw jetpack was like so cool. It's like, oh my gosh, I gotta wear that. And so it's kind of carried on from there. It's my main outfit ever since.
Mine is from a time when I wasn't making any kind of money off this game. I was playing it for fun, and I was really enjoying it. And I ended up buying a package of tokens for like 10,000 something. And I bought the astronaut helmet, but I had nothing to go with it. And so I went to my dorm and I put together what I could. And this one is what I had made with the dark cape because
Wait,
I just wanted to go with the red and white thing. And then I got this from Golden Trophy, and that's been my outfit ever since. I've been compared to many other things, but I haven't ever seen many people wear anything that's like exactly similar to mine.
I haven't either.
I think I've seen one person. The one thing I don't like is that the trophy symbol on the back is yellow. That's the one thing that doesn't match in my
Yeah,
entire outfit.
yeah.
But even then, it's like such a small detail.
Well, thanks you guys so much for being interviewed. I learned some interesting stuff about your channels, and I'm gonna go check out more of your videos
Yeah.
after. But I appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
And again, if
My
you guys
controller freaking died.
Oh, did-
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Why don't you say your channel name so that people can go subscribe and check them out? And I'll put them in the description below of the video so you guys can check them out too. But
Snarf Gaming.
Fogler.
Brody Gameplays.
awesome. Yeah, you guys go check them out. They're really awesome small rec room creators. And
Yeah.
I'll see you guys in the next video. I put another video on screen here if you want to check it out. See you over there.